and welcome to my channel. So this is my box it up video for my December Like Forever kit. I've just added on the stash, which you'll be able to see in the other video if you care to have a nosy in the playlist. But for now, this is just me boxing everything up. Some people like to see how stuff's stored for kits, so this is for them. So firstly, I do tend to have floating around in the bottom a couple of sheets of white cardstock, some scraps of cardstock and wax paper that just tend to float from kit to kit. And then I've got a couple of sheets of black cardstock as well. They're my basis for my layouts, because especially what I tend to do is just grab this box with all my stuff, go to my friends and scrap, just take my tools. So by having it all in one place with the cardstock means that I'm not going to get there and not have anything to do, which is not good. So I use this really useful box. Is a 7 litre divider tray in clear, and that was picked up from the Range here in the UK, and I think it cost me £9.99, so it's not as cheap as what I store my collections in, but for kits it's great. So I'm going to pop the stuff in now. Now I do normally cut off the branding strips off the paper, but I'm being lazy because it's too late. I'm scrapping straight after work at my friend's tomorrow, so this is just getting done. So firstly I'm going to pop in my vellum, which is a very, very shiny silver with spots, and then the 3 sheets of cardstock. Though I do like, we have this nice bubbly white one. It has got sparkle glitter on it from the die cuts, though I don't think you can see that, but it's pretty. So yeah, I'm going to pop those in, and then I'm just going to pop the papers in. To be honest, the crepe paper doesn't have a great branding strip anyway, it's only a little bit. My mind's eyes are very thin as well, so I'm not as likely to use the branding strips this time. So they all go in the bottom. Also in the bottom is anything that is too big. So thickers are a definite for going in the bottom. Other than that, I think there will be a couple of bits, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the divider tray and go through for that first. So this is the top tray that sits in it. Now I like to start with the kit bits, just because they are the bits that I'm trying to use. My stash is there to help, but also if it gets used up, that's great. So I've already clipped on the stickers to their backing sheets so I can get at them. So we've got a couple there that will go in the bigger section. Then the die cuts are already in my ephemera type storage, but for kit purposes they come out. So we're going to have a very glittery box by the time I'm done, because this glitter goes everywhere and there's loads of it. So I like to put the die cuts in this longer section because I like to rummage through and be able to see them all. So I'm going to pop my storage to the side for if there ends up being any left. And then we have the wooden pieces, which I think may or may not, they do fit in there. There's a couple of longer words, and then this banner as well, which is what's stopping me putting it in there, although no, I don't think the cold will fit in there, no, so they're going to go in there. And then I have some stash bits as well. So if I can scoot them over, because they're sort of all over the place, we have these wooden snowflakes. So they can all go into the same sort of tub because they're similar. Then I have some wooden flags. And of course they've all turned over, so I can't see which ones have got things written on them, but I'm sure it'll do it again. They can go in there, as can the enamel dots and my random felt strip. Then I have some stars from Studio Calico. The sequins, I'm not going to take them out the packaging because I know they will go everywhere. But I am going to pop them in with the stars as small bits. And then I'm going to pop the gems in there as well, I think. So all small little additional things in there. I have some glitter arrows from Freckle Fawn, and then I have some other completely random bits. So they're all the sort of small bits that I had. I then brought in things like these sticker sheets and this word one, which does fit in there, which is good. Got my puffy stickers already clipped on. Don't like things in the packaging. And then these I think are going to be too big, though I could cut those up. I will end up cutting those up and popping them into one of those. Yeah, so let's move those over, and then we can have glittery random bits and we can have black labels. Got another alphabet, too big, that one definitely will be. And then I've got some pearls and I've got some snowflakes. Now, as much as they would fit into there, if I cut them into strips, they'd then never go back into my storage. So we will see how many we get used of those, but they can go in there. So to bring over my box, let's pop in those bits that are slightly too big. And then my top section, which is looking a lot healthier than last month's. And then let's see if we can get these cut up at least enough to go in there. And of course the first cut I want to do, I can't do on my small trimmer. So let's cut straight down the middle in there. The reason I'm not particularly cutting these out is that I may well want a little white border. I don't know how much of a little white border they're actually going to give me, but if I leave them with a whitish border, I then have I'll have options on some and not on others by the looks of it. But even so, it's easier to trim down with a pair of scissors if it's a smaller piece of paper. I'm not even going to do the fussy cutting in the side. How bad's that? Now, when I checked them, I of course didn't check the length of the biggest ones. Also, if I'm stuck while scrapping at my friend's, I will sit there and cut these out and feel productive, even though I'm not particularly doing anything. The question is, one, can I cut this straight? See what happens. Straightish. Second, will they fit? On an angle they do. We're all good. So let's get those bits out of the way. So that is all my bits from my kit. So we've got quite a few kit bits in here. I need to move those two kit bits to the top because, as I say, I do like to use the kit bits initially. But there we go. That is my December Like Forever kit ready for use. So thanks for watching, and I hope to speak to you all soon and bring you lots and lots of lovely Christmas layouts in June. Thanks for watching.